Hello and welcome to the Billowing Hilltop podcast. Hello readers. Coming up, an episode in which basically nothing happens. Well, don't let that put you off. I suppose if that did put you off, then you wouldn't have made it this far. Unless it has put you off and you haven't made it this far, in which case you're not listening to me. We're always grateful for ratings and reviews. Throw us some stars on your podcast app of choice, be that Spotify or Apple Podcasts or whatever. And we'd love to hear from you on social media, and we'd love to hear from you via email, hello@billowinghilltop.com. That's it. I've got no other news or information. Let us push on with episode 212 of the Billowing Hilltop podcast, which is called, what else? 212.
We teleported.
We'll need a recap.
Recap. You want to recap,
Mike?
Do you want to?
Mike, no, you do that. You can do the recap. You can do the recap.
The PC recap or the Mike PC recap.
Good evening, readers.
The Mike sandwich.
We teleported back to the tower.
The Mike sandwich PC recap.
Yeah.
Yeah. What the fuck are you talking about?
Well, this is it, right? Isn't it? We're all at the right temperature, and what we have is the PC recap, the player recap, where you interrupt and then do the correct version. Then we just kind of finish off.
I'm not following Paul at all today.
No, he's not doing well. He's still overheating.
Yeah, he's got that faulty diode. Right. We teleported to the tower that we teleported before, where the giant guy that we knew before who has the other key had his bedroom. We enter his bedroom.
Yeah.
Yes.
Turns out when we get there, what?
Stop.
Why?
Can we just have a bet on how quick it is before Mike interrupts?
I remember that.
Well, you've just
No, I
interrupted.
don't.
Sorry,
I remember the
but-
teleport. I don't remember anything else.
And then the tower was being assaulted by a giant blue, I want to say blue, but green. Is it green one? I can't remember.
Big one. It's a big one.
Big one.
Huge one.
Sort of going down through the tower into the rooms below.
Yeah.
So we're basically by its midriff, tail, I don't know, we can probably attack it.
By the neck.
Shoulder.
But we're in the giant's bedroom, are we?
We're in the giant's bedroom. Yeah.
Not a euphemism. You're in the giant's bedroom.
Yeah.
I'm not, because I'm on the wrong screen.
There's nothing on the.
I've done no preparation whatsoever. No, I know. You're on the wrong screen.
He's still
too.
going to be dominated.
Hold up, Jesus.
No, I
With your
wouldn't have thought
spell.
so. No. It's concentration.
No.
Has that worked? Yes.
Yes.
So we killed the
There
mother
we
worm,
are.
got the key. We've now
Yes.
exited the tunnel with the tracks on it.
Yeah.
And
the
then
tracksuit.
and then we teleported, and that's where we are.
You appeared in Cargro Thunder Smade.
Oh, God. Brian Gleeson.
Anyway, his bedroom.
Was it Brian Gleeson?
Brian Gleeson. I don't know who Brian
I
Gleeson
don't know who Brian
is.
Gleeson is either. What's his name? I just make
He's
it up.
Brendan's brother.
He's a cab driver in Carlisle. Brendan Gleeson.
Brendan Gleeson. Ah, the brother. Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
the giant Brendan Gleeson.
The giant
Anyway,
Brendan
So you've appeared in his study / bedroom / whatever, and there's a dragon. So I put a mini in to represent kind of where it is,
Not
but it doesn't really represent the situation, because actually it must be effectively kind of grabbed onto the top of, because through the ceiling. So the ceiling of the room you're in, there's a hole leads up through a trapdoor, which obviously gone straight up to a kind of turret. It must be up there, clinging onto the top of the tower and stuffing itself down into the tower, snaking its neck down into the tower, and you can hear the sound of fighting and shouting and unhappy giants and screeching and all sorts.
Yeah, it's like me.
Combat.
It's like me in a kebab shop.
Again, Paul's not. It's not right.
It's not
is
making
it?
sense. I don't know. There's something
Kick
slightly
it,
off.
Lucas. Kick him in the. No, yeah,
It's usually the
kick him
diode.
where he kicked him before.
Just replace the diode.
Just welly him with a spanner. We've got no Graham. Graham is out. I don't know, ravaging the Northumbria coast or something.
He's gone to a show.
Looting Lindisfarne Abbey.
He's off.
Anyway, don't know what he's doing.
He's gone to a show.
Don't break the magic. So that's the sitch. Let's do a couple of things. First of all, we're going to roll initiative, but before we do, Johnny, can Gilbuggy give me an Arcana check?
Arcana. -1.
Well,
A 1.
couldn't
And I
be
can't
worse.
re-roll it
fine.
either because it was a 2.
No, it's
No.
not. It's a dirty one, not a natural one.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, okay. So something's there, but you're not sure.
Just from a story point,
Yes.
is there any reason why these this dragon is our enemy rather than a
Your enemy.
friend. An enemy rather than a friend, if you know what I mean.
It's tried to kill. I mean, you think this is the same ancient,
Yes.
gargantuan green dragon that has been trying to hunt you down?
Well, is it trying to hunt us down, or is it trying to hunt the giants down?
Well, it tried to kill you early on,
But
then it's probably trying to kill everybody in the city.
Yeah.
I don't know quite how much you
also looking for the key.
Right. Thank you. Yes, Lucas. There we go. That is the critical thing.
Got you.
That, you think, is what's going on here, is that the dragons are hunting the phylactery.
Yes. But they're hunting the phylactery. Right. Gotcha.
Whether or not they know about the keys and the imperative of collecting them, you're not so certain. So they are rivals, if not enemies.
Yeah.
Rivals for the same prize.
And what colour is this one?
Green.
Green.
You think it's the first dragon you met. It's looking pretty beaten up. You don't think it's the damage that you inflicted upon it, because it's been a couple of days. But it's clearly been in a fierce struggle, combat, and seems to still be in one. Let's get some perception checks as well before we roll initiative. Why not? From anybody and anyone.
Okay.
25 from a bug.
25 from Buggy. Well, I mean, as long as one of you hits a decent number. Okay, that's enough. That's all we need.
That's
15.
That's enough, everybody. I'm just trying to kind of give you a bit more detail of what you can hear from below you. You think there's definitely another dragon somehow below you. So you can hear the sound of struggle, you can hear the shouts, the roars, the battle roars of what you presume are fire giants. You can't hear Kagro specifically, but you can hear certainly another dragon. Quite how it's got in here, you don't know. Maybe it's sticking its head through a window.
The mess hall with the where we almost went down a corridor, down some stairs to wherever the safe is or whatever.
Yes,
Is that below us?
Yeah.
The level below.
That's below you.
One level below us.
The 2 levels below you. So you've got the level directly below you, in your recollection, is a sort of long hallway, which we were calling the central hall, which has got dragon head trophies on the walls. That's where Buggy came in.
Yeah.
When he climbed over the parapet from the outside. That's where you encountered Kagro and you encountered the fire giants, and Burple dominated Tony Crostini. Then you went down another level. Once you were reunited, you went down a staircase, effectively going back down the way that the fire giants had been coming up, and you found an open area. There's like a kitchen, a servant's dormitory, there are some latrines, there's a room with a giant, very good for D&D table in it, where you found another giant, a very heavily scarred giant who seemed to be in a state of inebriation and fury. A hydra. Do you remember any of this?
Yeah.
Mm.
You closed the door on them and you carried on down the stairs. Once you kind of got into a conversation with Kagro, you retreated back up those stairs, but you went far enough down to find that there's some kind of subterranean level, a staircase that seems to spiral all the way down, no matter how many floors this Citadel has got, bypassing them down into some subterranean level.
Yep.
That's the setup.
We could dimension
We need to have
door.
initiative, really.
We could dimension door down.
Are you?
Some of us can. I don't think I've got Dimension Door anymore.
I do.
And you can take one person.
Are you going to make a noise and stab the dragon and enter combat, or are you going to stay quiet? This dragon can't see you. Its head is, you think, certainly a floor below you. It might sense you if you start moving around and start making a noise, but you have an opportunity to avoid it.
It's an opportunity.
If you take that opportunity, I will obviously we'll have to make some perception checks and so forth to see whether or not you're successful. Or we roll initiative.
I think we try and stay quiet while we figure out what to do.
You will instigate because it's currently unaware in combat terms. So what do you want to
the
do?
giants are kind of our allies, aren't they?
Yes, in the sense that you dominated Tony Crostini. You used him as your mouthpiece to put your case. Kagro became sympathetic when he realized that you were not on the same side as the dragons, but he was wary about the idea of you going to the vault. He said only he could go to the vault. He has one of the keys.
He's just using us to get the key, which we've done.
And giants are
Yes.
generally evil, aren't they?
These are fire giants. Yeah.
I think they're only on our side because you dominated him, otherwise they'd be bashing us.
Well, I dominated one of the lesser ones.
That's right, yeah. You parleyed with Kagro and you reached an understanding. One thing that you probably forgotten is that he certainly, and probably all of his gianty mates, are under some kind of enchantment to defend the Citadel. They are the Tiamical Nul Shadar, the giant kind of, I don't know.
This is his bedroom,
Battalion.
right? So is there like a chest with any obvious magical items in this room?
Is there a
Has
key
anybody
lying
searched
around?
this before?
You haven't had a chance to search it before. It's good that you've got your mind on the plot, though. This is the thing on the story, the quest. That's the first thing. The heroic thing to do
Unbelievable.
Is
is to loot the room.
Yeah. Anything?
There's a couple of options. You could
Let's make some noise by looting.
You could stay quiet and avoid the dragon.
I'm sneaking
or
around.
you could engage it in combat. Or
I'm sneaking around looking for some magic.
yeah, okay, I'm going to see if there's anything there. We need to impose some kind of initiative order on this, even if you don't make a noise, if you're going to start taking actions, because you're going to have to make stealth checks. Give me a stealth check. Do you want to try and do it quietly?
I'll try and do it quietly, yeah.
Okay, so give me a stealth check.
So I'm at disadvantage because I'm wearing armour. It's not brilliant.
Even better.
So add 2 to this. 17 and 7.
Great.
Okay, so a 7. 7. Right, I'm just going to have to navigate this. Completely
So
impossible.
Bugrath has initiated combat with a green dragon in search of some magic.
Well, we'll see what happens.
Maybe the disadvantage roll should balance itself out because he's got his head stuck under. So maybe he should be listening at disadvantage.
Yeah. No,
So
I think
maybe
you're
my
absolutely
first
right.
roll
Yes,
was,
he's going to be.
17.
Yeah, it's going to be running at disadvantage. Yeah, it's going to be running at disadvantage. Trying to get a 7. Where's its fucking perception? Okay, here we go. Right, perception. Oh my god. Okay, well, it's going to hear you, Johnny, but we might as well just go through the motions. Running at disadvantage. Its first roll is a 29, and its second roll is a 31.
So it basically needed a 1 not to notice.
Yeah, Uncle Buggy starts rifling through stuff, trying to find treasure.
Well, did I find
And-
anything? I mean, I just
No,
made
there's
a
nothing.
roll.
There's nothing. Yeah, no, there's nothing.
Nice one, Johnny.
You make a noise. You start leafing. I don't know where you want to look at. I mean, under the skins that make his bed
What
up.
you find is a big
Right,
dragon eye
initiative.
looking you in the face.
I'm on 23.
You got 23, Scaly.
I've got 15.
15, Uncle Buggy.
19.
What colour is this dragon, Mike? Sorry,
19.
Green.
Uncle Buggy on
And what do
19.
green dragons do, everybody? What's the breath weapon?
Might be poison.
Poison, possibly.
Parker.
12.
12. Monster P. McWheat. You left behind, or did he bring with you?
Yeah, we brought him with us. I don't know who he is.
Okay.
I can't remember. Monster McVitie.
Did you want to
McVitie.
come with us?
Is somebody going to roll for sessions?
Huge silence when it comes to choosing what to do with sessions.
Who was really nervous?
Yes.
You don't want to.
All right, I'll roll
off
for him.
the Viking.
I'll
I'm
piss
going to
off
fuck
the
that one
Viking.
up.
Here we go. 11 plus whatever his bonus is.
Who's got his character sheet?
Hold on.
I'm going to go back to Johnny's question, which was about loot.
I've got a loot. It's a mandolin. His initiative is plus. His initiative is plus
What's that last bit we're waiting for?
3.
So
Plus
he's got 14.
14 for sessions. Okay. Let's just light up the board. We've got Purple on 23, Buggy on 19, Monster P. McWheat on 16, the Dragon on 16, Scaly on 15, Sessions on 14, Parker on 12. Round 1. Seconds out, round 1. Purple on 23.
I do have
You
my.
get
I
the
do have a
distinct sense,
dimension
Purple,
door.
that the dragon knows that you're there.
I've got
You think
dimension
this
door.
dragon is squeezing and restricted in terms of movement.
Okay. How far away was the level at the top of the bottom stairs, if that makes sense?
Yes, I know exactly what you mean.
Where the Hydra
level
was.
with all the where the
That
Hydra
floor.
was. This is giant-sized ceilings, so we've got 30 feet ceilings. So it is 60 feet away, plus some diagonal, but not massively significant
so not
diagonal.
that far.
Not 500.
No.
Okay. So, guys, I reckon the dimension door idea is not a bad idea. We damage it here and then dimension door down to that top of the staircase going down to where we want to get to, which is hopefully the other side of where the dragon is, and hopefully
Well,
where
unless
the
it's
other
got
giants
an enormously long neck.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Your sense is that if you think about the
are. Yes,
internal
it has to
geometry
go
of this place,
along and down.
it would have to have an incredibly long neck to make it another floor down below the one below you.
So it's probably on the floor below us, its head.
Yeah, you think it is,
Right.
definitely. You don't know quite how far its neck has stretched out, but yeah. And there's definitely fighting going on between it and something directly below you. Giants, you think.
Yeah. Okay. I am going to, in that case, just going to read up. Can you just bear with me a moment, please?
going
I think
use caller.
so. The choice is if we attack it here, it will obviously know we're here, but it is attacking down below. So what's it going to do? Because if it leaves what it's doing down below, it's leaving kind of itself exposed from there to come and attack us.
Yeah.
I've no doubt that if we attack it, it's going to attack us. I've no doubt. And yeah, the giants will come and join in due course. Can we do significant damage on it now? Kill it now? Then if we kill it, what then? What do we do with the giants? Because the giants are going to want the key. We're just going to look, have you got the key? Yes, okay. Give it to us or we'll drive you into the ground like a tent peg.
So what I'm thinking...
Everybody's using that now.
Good one.
What I'm thinking is, if I cast Mordenkainen's sword and set it to attack it, we can move away and leave it there, hitting away.
Yep.
It's a concentration spell.
And you can take sessions, I can take Parker, and we can just...
Yeah, but I can't this round. I'd have to next round.
We can leave Buggy here to pay for his stupidity.
It knows we're here, so we don't have the luxury. I'm thinking of doing like a mirror image or stuff like that, to defensive stuff.
I mean,
but if we don't harm it, it may not try and pull itself back up and attack us.
It is in the middle of combat below.
Fighting someone else below, isn't it?
So are you saying that we
chance it?
Just get out of
power up
and just go? Leave it and just go down below.
I would just go down now.
But we need 2 keys, don't we?
Yeah, but the giant will be on the level below, won't he? So it's kind of in our interest for the dragon to wound or damage the giants so we can mop up.
In a way, the dragon bizarrely is a MacGuffin, isn't it? It's the giants who are the issue.
Not necessarily. If the dragon wins, it's probably here for the same thing we are.
It is here for the same thing we are.
Yeah.
Dragon wins. You saying it gets the key, and then we've got a real problem. If we beat the dragon, we've then got to beat the giants in some form.
Unless we let the dragon and the giants kind of pound on each other and then step in at the last minute.
That's an interesting thought.
Mike, have we got any indication of how wounded the dragon is?
Mike said it's significantly, but
it's difficult because D&D doesn't really work this way. In fact, no game that we play works this way. It's having a fight downstairs.
Yeah. So it must be taking damage.
Every sentence has just got this, I'm sorry. And as a result, maybe most of the scarring or visible damage would be where the point where it's, exactly, having a fight, not where you are.
Yeah.
You think it's in a bit of a compromised position because it's just it's basically got enormous great wings.
Squeezed, isn't it? I'm assuming.
Yeah. You don't think it looks like it's able to actually get through the gap to get any further down. It's snaking its neck down to reach as far as possible. It's compromised.
A dragon will have a bite and breath, and does it have claw attack?
Dragons, as far as you know, they attack with their claws, they attack with a bite,
but
they have a wing attack.
And they have a tail, don't they?
They have a tail attack. Well, the tail is curled around the outside of the tower.
Okay.
It's kind of one of the ways it must be getting purchased.
But is it...
Probably with its hind claws as well.
So what about the front claws?
Well, the front claws are past you in the level below.
So
we're looking at the shoulders.
Yeah.
Like I said, that's where you're
So we've got below head and claws. Head and front claws.
Yes, you've got everything from the shoulders of the front legs back up to the main trunk of the dragon and the beginning of the tail, which is sticking out through the ceiling.
So down below, they're dealing with the head and the front claws. They're not getting wing attack, rear leg attacks, or tail attacks. It might be worth...
Can we do any kind of stone-shaped spell or something
not to
effectively...
Not to labour the point, but you heard the sound of more dragons downstairs.
Yes, that's true, yes.
Yeah. Anyway.
Well, I can do stone shape. I was thinking about that, but he's probably going to be strong enough to break.
You might take an action to break it, though.
Well, the other thing I was thinking of, I could do a stone-shaped hole through the floor, and we can just drop down into the level below.
Or...
without using a dimension door.
You could do a stone shape around it to allow it to drop down to the floor below, so it can properly have a go at the giants. You can encourage the fight.
Yeah,
that's an interesting idea.
Can only do a 5
Sorry, down below.
cube.
Maybe I should dimension door it down or something like that. Grab hold of it, dimension door down below, and then sculpt.
Or maybe we polymorph it.
Oh, wouldn't that be funny?
Into like a giant.
It's going to have very
and then
good saving throws.
And then stop
and
concentrating.
And legendary saving throws as well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, nothing that requires a saving throw is going to work on this thing.
Not likely.
Not very likely. So, here are the options. Attack it up here, go to the level below and join with the giants to attack it down below, or go to the level below where the staircase is. But there's no point going there because we don't have the second key yet.
I'm wondering about invisibility Except they can see invisible, can't they?
Yeah.
But can the giants see invisible?
No. Why?
All you'd need is a thief to basically go and nick the key off the giant, and then we can carry on while they're having a.
That's an interesting.
All you need is a
fight
thief
the dragon
in the middle of in this tower complex where there's a fight going on between giants and dragons. All we need is a thief. There must be one lying around here somewhere.
Well, there was Alessandra. Yeah.
Maybe if Buggy keeps searching.
That's what Buggy was looking for. Yeah, I'm going to help Buggy look for a thief in the drawers of the desk.
Buggy's quite sneaky, aren't you?
I'm sorry, my round is taking rather a long time because I'm undecided. I think
20 minutes or so. Yeah,
just shut up. I'm going to. So tempted by mirror image.
Well, if it can see invisible, it will see through your mirror image, won't it?
Not necessarily. It's an illusion. I mean, they can.
Illusion.
Doesn't. Yeah.
What about just dimensioning door down 2 levels below?
With who?
Where hopefully the.
But that doesn't achieve anything.
Well, the giant with the keys, that 2 levels below, isn't he?
No, he might be
probably
the level
one level
below
below
in a fight.
Well, we don't know. He's either a level below or he's 2 levels below. But
if we get 2 levels below,
if we start on this dragon, one thing we're definitely doing is distracting it from fighting the giants. Which
is that a good thing? Or?
Yeah, exactly. I'm not sure. We need to know what the state of the giants is.
Why don't we just go to the level below?
Shall I take? I'll take. Sessions can dimension door by himself. How many? You can take one person, right?
Yeah.
So shall I take? I'll take Parker.
Talking of Parker,
I'll step to the side.
Tonight's beer.
I'll step to the side. I will touch Bugraft, free action.
Yes.
I will then dimension door the 2 of us to the bottom of the stairs leading up to the level below us.
Okay.
So 2nd level.
Yes, you're a pain in the arse.
Oh, am I?
Yeah, that's fine. We can do this now.
Okay, just below, just so that we're peeking over. We're out of sight, but we can pop up, have a look what's going on the 1st level. So on those stairs.
Okay, give me a second.
So I'm taking Buggy. I don't know why.
I wanted to take Buggy.
Let me move you across to the new map. You want to be on the staircase in between the 2 places. It's a little bit more complicated than you might have imagined doing what you're about to do.
I thought we were a bit further down the stairs between the 2 floors, weren't we?
Yeah.
This looks more like we're at...
That's what we need to resolve.
Okay.
The point of the stairs where you could peek up and have a look, there's a giant on the staircase. So, I don't know how Dimension Door works. I can honour your instruction. It would put you in the last 5 foot of steps leading up to that level with a giant just behind you. Or I could put you around the corner where you can't see the level above you. You'll be on the stairs on the way down to the level below, and there'd still be a giant above you on the stairs.
I think,
what is your choice?
I think behind the giant is kind of what I had envisaged.
Envisaged.
Well, so like halfway down the stairs, so that we're not visible from the one above, but we can pop up and have a look.
You're looking at the flight of stairs. You know that if you were to head east up those stairs, there'd be a landing, and then you would turn south.
So there's a giant below us and a giant above us.
Yeah, there's a giant below. Are you invisible? No. There's a giant directly below you. It's not looking at you. It seems to be distracted by something going on to the south, round the corner from the stairs. And there is a screech, and you can hear a, "Yea, intruder! I'm gonna smite ye! I am gonna smite..." Oh, I've got things I've got to read out. "I'm gonna smite ye!" 1 second. Now, a reader sent in a list of things that Cagro must say. I have it here for you.
Okay.
Yay! Yay! You Egypt! This is
Egypt. Okay.
You've got a face on ye like a Lurgan spade.
Right.
That's what he's shouting.
Okay, good.
He's round the corner.
He's upstairs.
Behind you, there's a giant at the bottom of the stairs. It's distracted, looking around the corner to the south. There's a screech in there, like a dragon screech. The sound of fighting, and Cagro is obviously round that corner shouting at something, telling him that it's going to kill it.
Right.
If you look up the stairs, there's a landing. Round that corner, there's another giant. You're trapped between 2 giants. Right, that's your turn. Next, it is... Uncle Buggy, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
All right, well, I'm going to run through the giant, because I can do that as a hobbit. I'm going to run round the corner.
Sure.
When I get to when I'm under his leg, so I'm moving 20 feet to the south.
I'll reveal what you can see. You can see that there's a...
Kagro.
That's Kagro. Kagro. Hey, it's Kagro. Kagro. Yay! Thunder's mate.
Can I see a key dangling off his neck or his belt?
No, but you know that he's got a key dangling on a chain around his neck that's kind of buried inside his giantly garments.
I mean, is it grabbable?
No, it's not. He kind of fumbled around inside his what's-it to drag it out and show it to you earlier, and then he tucked it safely back inside.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that what happened in the broom cupboard?
I wonder if I could go ethereal and grab it, or grab it and go ethereal. That's all.
Sure. The other thing, obviously, I should point out, and that you can see, is that there's a very large, certainly adult, maybe ancient black dragon that has clearly burst through the outer wall of the keep, through the dormitory level, smashed open the doors above the staircase, and is looking down at Kagro like it wants to eat him. And it very quickly focuses its gaze upon you, Buggy, as you squiggle around the corner.
Presumably the giant that I'm now standing under, is not going to get a reaction attack of opportunity because he's surprised, right?
It's very difficult. We're in the middle of a different combat, so we'll slot these people in with an initiative order. We should be doing this in the broom cupboard, but we're not. I can't be bothered. Used the broom cupboard too much recently, so I just smell in there a bit.
Yeah. I mean...
yeah.
I don't know what to do. I mean, I can...
The sound of your brain whirring, Johnny.
Yeah.
Go and hit it.
As you're basically
run up and hit it.
kind of looking
Run
terrified.
Up and hit what? Kagro or the dragon?
The dragon.
Oh, give me an Arcana check. Give me an Arcana check, Buggy, by the way, while we're at it. Because you get another opportunity to...
11.
Oh, okay. There's something bothering you, Buggy, but you can't put your finger on it.
You mean I can't go ethereal in this tower? Is that what it is? Because of its magical enchantments?
You don't know. Who knows what would have happened if you'd rolled higher?
Go run up and bash what? The dragon?
Yeah.
Purple?
Yeah.
The dragon purple.
The purple
I'd
dragon.
rather leave Calgo, whatever his name is, to do it.
Washing machines last longer with
shit, I don't know what to do.
Kagro.
Right. You
Do I
can't
think
any
he'll
kind
get
of
an attack?
protection-y spell.
Are these hostiles, these giants, or are they friendly now, do you think?
No clues.
Oh shit, I don't know what to do.
Must be terrifying. Stuck between a dragon and a giant.
I'm on your side. He doesn't say that.
I don't really know what to do.
Do you want to just stop at that point? Just stand there, open-mouthed?
Ready
Terrifying.
to hit something that attacks, anything that attacks you.
Yeah, I suppose I could do a, what's it called, dodge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
Don't know whether the giants are going to attack us or whether
Taking
they're
the dodge
friends.
action, which means until your next turn, it's disadvantage to hit you, I think.
I could turn the smoke on, but I think that would annoy everybody, would it?
Massively. Quite.
Wouldn't annoy me.
Well, I could run to the other side of Calgro with a smoke.
Calgrove,
All right, that's it. I'll just make it.
you're done?
Yeah.
Are you dodging or are you just standing
I'm
there?
dodging.
Okay, Kagro looks over it. Says, "You tired? You craven tired?"
What the hell are you talking about? We got a key. We
From
got a key.
16, Monster P. McWheat hides under a thing. It's the dragon upstairs. Readers, we're jumping between two maps, but we're not using the broom cupboard because it's just too boring.
That's not boring.
Well, if you want to start separating out and being in the
No.
broom cupboard and doing separate secret things, it's up to you. Instead, what happens is you can't see each other's maps. You can just infer
So I think
what
it'll
you're
be
hearing.
one round, and
The
then I'll be with us.
dragon, I think I know what the dragon would do. You see its giant scaly trunk
Yes.
swell, and then you hear a kind of... You can smell a noxious,
Oh. It's
acrid vapour,
farted.
and you think that it's flooding the level below you with its breath weapon. I'm going to make a couple of rolls. What's the one? This is the first one.
Uh-oh.
Second
That's
one.
a 4 and a 16.
Well, that's a bit more like it. In fact, that one saves at advantage.
Uh-oh. 3.
It's not good. Just going to roll a little bit of damage.
So this is obviously
I'm
breath
going
weapon
to pick up
against
an
giants.
enormous handful of d6s.
Crikey. 22d6. That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage. You hear a fire giant go, "No! Cedric!" Scalio tool on 15.
Do you know what? I look at Parker and I look at Sessions and I go, it's all quite kind of dangerous down there. Should we just there's a nice chair here.
You're a paladin.
We could just hang around, let them get on with it a bit.
You're a paladin.
Oh, right then. I'm going to
attack something.
Yeah, well, you didn't.
You made lots of noise.
Well, like, sort of clericy, aren't I?
You don't know
We
what
can't
each
talk
other
across.
are doing.
Sorry. Yeah,
But you can have you can have metagame arguments.
we'll have metagame.
You just can't have in-game arguments.
Yes, non-metagaming. Right, Parker, shall we?
Yeah.
Up for this? Sessions, follow on. And I will do the same location as Dan, I think.
Right.
Well,
Can Scaly do Dimension Door?
Yep.
How?
Because it's a spell, and as you pointed out, he's a paladin. He uses up those
fourth
slots.
level spell, is it?
Yeah, he's got
Dimension
fifth level spells.
Oh.
He just normally uses them in fighting because that's using up spell slots. You see, and that's otherwise his damage is shit.
Yeah, I get the general idea.
I'm just picturing where we were before. I'm just wondering whether we go.
Do you go?
I'm just thinking.
Should we go?
What do you think, Dan?
Don't you think?
I'm wondering if you go.
No, we're going to go where Dan went. There you go.
You're going to go where Dan went.
Nice and easy. We'll keep together as a group.
Okay. You appear on a staircase. Burple is there. You can't see Buggy, although you kind of know where Buggy is
Smell him.
because you can smell him. Yep.
You should be able to see me, can't you? Under the giant.
Okay.
So there's Black Dragon.
The way I placed your minis on the staircase, Scaly, you can see this black dragon.
Yeah.
You can see a giant that's just round the corner from you. I mean,
And there's Brendan
again,
Gleeson.
it's distracted. You can see Cagro, giant Brendan Gleeson.
Yeah.
Giant Brandon Gleeson.
Gleeson.
And let's have another phrase from the Gleeson phrase list. Some of these aren't that useful. One is car park.
Is this Northern Ireland or Island?
Northern. Yeah. We have some readers in Northern Ireland, and one of them has sent me a list of Northern Irish phrases.
Right.
About ye. That means how are you? Right. On 14, it's Sessions.
I imagine he comes to join us.
Well, he's. Oh, did you Dimension Door without Sessions?
Well, I can't Dimension Door with him.
Has Sessions got Dimension Door?
We think so.
Did anybody check that critical detail?
I think Graham would be quite happy to be left gently somewhere else.
By himself with a green dragon?
By himself with a green dragon, and someone made a noise up there, so...
Well, has he got Dimension Door?
Hang on, let me just check. That would be bad.
Yeah.
That would be hilarious. We didn't actually look.
John, it's probably best you don't look at...
I'm having a
Sessions.
look. Dimension Door, he does have it.
It's probably best you don't look, Johnny, because there's going to be stuff you just don't understand.
Rubbish.
Or you can
Dimension
look
Door,
to
4th level.
you can
He's
aspire
got
to it.
Scaly, you're even
He
more
does.
junior
So he's
than
going to
me.
use his turn to Dimension Door with the rest of you?
Yep.
Oh yeah,
Okay, on 12, it's Parker.
What's the green?
that's just Brendan Gleeson.
It's
Not
Brendan Gleeson.
It's a giant
That's a
fire giant
fire giant.
with me underneath it.
On a 1,
Oh,
it's Tony Crostini.
What?
It's not Tony Crostini.
okay.
Right.
That's Brendan Gleeson, isn't it?
That's Brendan Gleeson.
So-
Okay, gotcha.
Parker, you're on the staircase. You can see the back of a giant. Buggy is sneaking around within this giant's legs, causing trouble. What do you want to do?
And there's a big dragon.
Maybe round the corner. You don't know. You haven't got to the corner yet.
Surely I can
Pop
see.
round and be
I
visible.
can see that from there.
Yeah, you probably can. Actually, you can probably doing the corner to corner. Yes.
And Brendan Gleeson is attacking this giant, this dragon.
He's round the corner. He's shouting at the dragon. There's a combat going on, but nobody's had a chance to act yet.
Oh, I see.
Or rather, you're finishing your turns, and then I'm going to roll initiative and slot them into the order, and we will see what happens.
Come on, hurry up.
Well,
Come on, I was really quick and efficient.
as per Buggy, I mean, if he's just, I assume he's not just talking to this dragon.
We don't know whether giants are friendly to us.
Well, but we certainly know the dragons aren't.
Yeah.
I mean,
But I don't know if we want to get involved in fighting dragons. We just need the key off that Brendan Gleeson guy. That's all we need. If we could just take him out, get the key, and run down the stairs. I don't think we should get stuck with dragons, fighting dragons.
all right, well, I will hang back as well. See what happens.
You're hanging, okay. Right, I'm going to roll initiative for the black dragon. Gets not a very high number.
Black dragon.
Okay.
That's thunder and lightning, isn't it?
Black dragon,
Do they do
No.
thunder and lightning?
no.
Acid. Oh no, it's acid.
So what's the plan for getting the key off Brendan?
What about a prismatic wall between the giant and the dragon? Then we take the giant out.
Why?
Because it's your spell.
Yeah.
Yes,
Doesn't cost Buggy anything.
exactly.
we've slotted these new combatants in the order. On 23, it's Burple. Still top of the round. Round 2.
Burple.
Round 1 only took an hour, so no, it didn't. Half an hour.
Burple is going to cast a spell.
Yes.
He's going to cast Mirror Image, and then he's going to advance up the stairs.
Yes.
Round the corner. Can I squeeze past this giant? Say, excuse me. We're here to help. Cavalry's arrived. We're here to save the day.
To the giant up the stairs.
Well, yeah. Let me get past.
On a 1 to 2, it's Tony Crostini. It's Tony Crostini.
Hi, Tony.
Hi, he says, with a really unfire gianty voice. Hey!
Hi, guys.
Hey, guys.
So we've got basically, where the ladder comes down, you've got the green dragon.
What am I looking at?
Tony Crostini's on the stairs. As you turn the corner and look up the stairs, you clamber past him in order to get level to the point where you can look south down this hallway, which is the hallway of the level directly below Kagro's bedroom, where you first teleported in.
Yeah.
Tony is standing at the top of the stairs, or you just, I don't know, you just bundled past him. Just at the top, inside the door of the hallway, there's a dead fire giant. Looks like it's acrid poison green gas still hangs in the air, harshing the throat and stinging the eyes. It looks like it's succumbed to that. The green dragon that you just teleported in next to, you're now looking at the front of it. Its front claws are gripping onto the ladder to give it stability, and its snapping head at the end of its long neck is reaching into the hallway. It looks like it's just basically bitten the head off or snapped the head off. Another giant that you don't recognize, maybe a fire giant, maybe not, doesn't look like the other giant guards, that's lying dead at its feet.
So both of the giants that I can see are dead.
And Tony Crostini is standing next to you on the stairs.
Right. I will pop back round the corner again, having scouted that, and I will report to the rest of the, really usefully, report to the rest of the party what I have
That's
seen.
the important thing. Communication's critical in situations like this.
Basically, vital information I am
Uncle Buggy on 19.
Right,
we really need a kind of a little bit of a plan of action, because otherwise we're just going to fart around trying not to do anything, waiting for somebody to initiate. So, are we going off the dragon, black dragon, or are we going off the giants?
Dragons are the enemy.
Right, so we're going to go off the dragons. There's no point going off the green dragon because it's back there. So we're going off the black dragon. There you go. Free action. Scaly turns to Buggy and goes, go off the black dragon or else.
I'm just trying to think how I can get there.
How you can avoid
trying to
action.
befriend the giants again.
Yeah, dragons are the enemy. Go off the dragons. We can deal with the giants later.
This giant...
You never unbefriended the giants.
Yeah.
You talk to the giants, not just through the dominate monster spell, but actually just with Kagro.
Right.
Yeah.
Burple's only seen one giant he doesn't recognise. All of the rest of the giants you've seen were giants that were standing around while you were talking to Kagro, agreeing on your course of action.
So this giant I'm underneath is not looking like he wants to step on me or bash me.
No, Johnny.
No, he's looking like he's concentrating on this enormous black dragon that is about to do something awful.
Do we need any more signposts?
I think you're in a very difficult position. What you would like is for them all to kill each other and for you to retrieve the key.
Yeah, but as it stands,
this is it. Do we want to fight dragons when we're just trying to get the key off this guy?
Yeah, but what are you going to do? Ask him politely?
Well, I'm just trying to think of a way of getting the key off him. Dan, are you going to Burple rather? Are you going to do a dominate thing again?
I could.
He's not going to let you. I'm not going to let you in the vault.
Yeah, well, we can worry about that afterwards.
Yeah,
after we've spent ages bashing a black dragon, ancient black dragon.
Yeah. Well, that's up to you. I'm not. Yeah, you do what you want. It's not what you wanted to hear, is it?
No, fighting someone else's battle for them.
Yeah,
and the people we're fighting the battle for are technically our enemies. Or they will be at some point.
Why do you think the giants are our enemies?
Because he's not going to let us into the vault.
Doesn't make them our enemies.
Yes, it does. We're trying to get into the vault.
Yeah.
The only reason he let us go last time is because
they also understand the significance. Yeah, but they understand the significance of the phylactery as well as we do. Do you not think the giants cannot be persuaded of the significance of the phylactery?
Here to stop. Their mission is to stop the whole thing about this fortress is
they're
to stop
enchanted.
anybody. Yeah, they're enchanted to stop people getting into the vault. So at some point we're going to have to fight them because we want to get in the vault. We need both keys, so we're going to have to fight them at some point. It's
Okay.
not going
So do you want to? So you
So
want to fight
I can
them?
either spend all most of my hit points, maybe die fighting a black dragon, and it's not really getting us one step further to the vault.
Or you can try and fight the
Or I
giants and then have the dragon kill you.
Well, what are you going to do?
I'm going to fight the dragon.
You're going to fight a dragon.
Yeah. I'm going to fight shoulder to shoulder with the giants and fight the dragon, and then deal with the giants.
When you've got about 5 hit points left.
Yeah, but they're not going to be immediately. We might even have a long rest after we've done the dragon. You never know.
Okay, well I'll run up and...
Yeah, only
All right,
joking. No, I'm not.
This is the point. I know what's going to happen. I'm going to run up and fight the dragon, and Scaly's going to do something else.
Oh, it's going to be so funny.
You're going to run off and do something else, aren't you?
It's going to be so
Leaving
funny.
me next to fighting the
Once
dragon,
again.
aren't you?
Once
I can
again.
just see it happening.
So what's Buggy doing?
Right, okay, I'm moving up there. I'm going to start raging and bash the dragon. Is it an ancient dragon?
Yes.
But it's very big. You're not really a dragon expert.
It's like 400 hit points or
looks
something.
Big and old. It looks a bit beaten up.
Scaly's a dragon expert.
Okay, give me an intelligence check.
Oh, really?
Since you've since you've convinced me. Come on.
All right. That's really. You know what my
That's
dice
really
rolling's
here
like.
we go.
Oh, 16.
That's fantastic. Yes, you think it's ancient.
Oh, fuck it.
You don't know its name. It's not like some of the other dragons that you've encountered. You don't know that it's a dragon of legend.
Watch out, Buggy. It's ancient.
It looks like it's
All right,
taken some
I'll
blows.
bash it.
And it looks like it's done some damage to itself, bursting through the walls. Talking of which, Uncle Buggy, let's have another Arcana check.
Sorry, can I just interject with a 17? What do I know about black dragons?
They breathe acid and they bite people's heads off.
Okay, thank you.
Arcana check is a 12.
Ooh, it's a 12.
There you go.
Well, now, 12 is what you needed. That thing that's been bothering you, you suddenly work out what it is. When you first tried to break into the Citadel, when you were by yourself, Buggy, for the billionth time, you thought there was some kind of enchantment inherent in the structure of the keep
Yeah.
that, for example, stopped you stone shaping through a wall. Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah.
These dragons seem to be breaking through the walls, breaking into the keep. And your Arcana sense tells you that that enchantment seems to be fading, losing its stability. Now what do you want to do?
That's not going to be good.
Want to run up and hit it?
Well, I don't...
Does Buggy run up and fight the dragon? Or does he decide to fight the giants? Can he make his mind up now? Or
No,
ever?
I'm going to...
Is he going to listen to the advice of his fellow Flayer
fuck
Slayers?
it. I'm
Or is he
gonna-
just going to stand
No,
around?
I'm
Well,
gonna-
we're not going to find... No, Johnny, we're not going to find out now. We're going to find out what Buggy decides to do and how successful he is when he finally decides to do it, when we pick things up next week. Sorry, readers.
That's right, Mike.
It's an episode in which
That's going to be a terrible
absolutely
episode.
Nothing
happens.
happened.
The Billowing Hilltop podcast is a Billowing Hilltop production. Dungeons & Dragons is a trademark of Wizards of the Coast. Kings of the Rift and Age of Worms are copyright Wizards of the Coast. Kings of the Rift was written by Greg A. Vaughan. Music is from Kevin MacLeod and Incompetech.com and is used with thanks under the Creative Commons license. Additional music and sound effects come from the wonderful Sirenscape. All other original material is copyright Billowing Hilltop. Role-playing games are all about getting people together, and we use Roll20 as our tabletop, the perfect place to host your game, and Discord to host our chat. Thanks for listening!